Well, I want to welcome you back to my blog. This is week 7 at the state capitol. So we've finished up the deadline for the bills in the House of Origin. Now we're beginning the bills from the other body, so the House will consider Senate bills. This is also commonly called spring break week because it's the same time as when the schools are on spring break, but it's also a time when we have a very light load, just kind of recover from the first 6 weeks in the deadline. And so you'll see a lot of functions going on. And Monday at the Capitol, we had a firefighter rally. And firefighters from all over the state of Oklahoma gathered together on the south steps of the Capitol, listened to several legislators and members of their organizations talk about things that are going on at the Capitol. Of course, we have 2 major bills going through the system right now on workers' compensation reform and pension system reform. And both of these will affect firefighters greatly. The pension systems are currently under one umbrella with the firefighters, and then you'll have separate different systems for different organizations. The governor has proposed rolling everything together. Now this will make all the systems dependent upon each other, and in my opinion, a system that has run itself well will suffer from a system that may have been punished or penalized through the years through legislative intervention, or one that has not managed their affairs properly. So I would much rather keep these systems different and allow each of those individuals who pay into their systems to have a board and allow them to function separately. Now in the workers' compensation program, we're going to see some reforms, but we have to be careful and we have to proceed cautiously because any of those changes we make could lessen the ability for an injured worker to recover something that is fair and just. We've heard the cases about the severing of an arm or a leg being worth tens of thousands of dollars under this new piece of legislation. So we have to make sure that we properly fund any system to make sure that a worker will receive just compensation, but we do have to get the malice and we have to get the fraud out of the system. So I'm looking forward to working with my leaders and colleagues on trying to come up with a system that will better serve Oklahoma to make sure that we provide a fair system not only for the employers but for those injured workers. And of course firefighters, the men and women who rush into a burning building, they're the ones that could suffer greatly under the system if it's not done properly. Anyone who puts their life on the line in public safety, much like our military, much like our law enforcement officers, I think that we certainly need to make sure that they're protected under these comp laws. We also had a resolution on Monday recognizing the Red Cross. March is always designated as Red Cross Month across the United States. It was my privilege and my honor to recognize the Red Cross on the House floor and make sure that we got them the proper attention for the work that they do, and it certainly shows the benefit of what they provide to the citizens of the state by reading off their accomplishments and how they've helped our citizens in times of need. So just a little bit of the fun things we get to do here at the Capitol. If you are out on spring break this week with your kids, I certainly hope you have a great time. It's going to pick up pace here at the Capitol pretty soon. If you get the chance, come up and visit us, and look forward to seeing you around the coffee shop around District 65. Have a great day.